The Lion King stays at home to take care of the cubs. While the lionesses go out to earn a living, they succeed in hunting monkeys under the cover of night, feasting to their heart's content. The pack of dogs, upon hearing the news, dare not approach. The lionesses try to hold their ground, but they cannot withstand the increasing number of dogs gathering. In the pitch-black night, the incessant barking of the pack of dogs continues, surrounding them. In case of any unexpected events, the lionesses had to give up the meat, and leave the troubled land. It seemed that the rats and dogs had won completely. Yet the lion pride's prey was stolen. The Lion King, of course, would not sit idly by. The lionesses' cries drew the Lion King to come forward, to snatch my food, and bully my companions. The wretched curs truly dare to bully me too much. Though the Lion King is past his prime, his heroic spirit remains undiminished. Seemingly strolling leisurely, he conceals a deadly intent. As he approaches, he locks onto a group of dogs, thunderously charging forward. But there are as many as 20 of these curs. If they were to become bloodthirsty, the old Lion King would fight them to the death. Who will emerge victorious? It's still uncertain. The expert moves of the wandering lion reveal immediately whether there is any chance. The old Lion King, in reality, is bluffing. Catching up to the pack of dogs, he spares one of their lives. Fear is contagious. Dai the dog, who narrowly escaped, has his soul scattered. Even with over 20 of the victorious dogs, they all retreat in defeat. The lion pride successfully safeguards its feast. But the lion leader has more pressing matters at hand. After comforting his companions and cubs, the Lion King summons his brothers to patrol the territory. He senses the presence of unfamiliar male lions nearby. A deadly threat to the pride. They must confront it head-on, and completely drive them out. Not too far away, the wandering male lion indeed appears. He seems to have just been through a fight, retreating in defeat. After all, the Serengeti is densely populated with lion prides. Surviving as a lone wandering male lion is incredibly difficult, no matter what. The wandering male lion has intruded into the Lion King's territory, forcing the Lion King and his brothers to intercept him. With 2 against 1, and the wandering male lion already defeated, it doesn't take long to determine the outcome. The defeated wandering male lion is left in a sorry state, forced to turn and continue fleeing. Injured and with no place to establish a territory, his future is incredibly precarious. The 2 Lion Kings within the pride are brothers, protecting the lion pride's territory and king, ensuring the safety of the young cubs' lives, until the young ones grow into adulthood. Despite their status as Lion Kings, within the pride, they are merely passing figures. Competition among the Serengeti lions is fierce, with most lion rulers only sitting on the throne for 2 to 3 years. When the time comes, other male lions will come to challenge and replace them. The lionesses are the backbone of the lion pride, often with blood ties between them. Many lionesses can continue their bloodline for hundreds of years. The Lion King brothers have been protecting the pride for many years, driving away wave after wave of challengers. Once the Lion King brothers are defeated and intruded upon, in order to continue their bloodline, the male lions will show no mercy to the existing cubs in the pride. This scraggly coated male lion is already over 2 years old. He has grown up safely within the pride. No invading lions have been able to drive him out. But ultimately, he will be ousted by his father. Fortunately, the young male lion is not alone. He has 2 brothers accompanying him along the way. The 3 brothers have not fully matured yet. The wandering trio of young lions is immensely bitter. With the grassland being treacherous, they stick together closely now, seeking warmth in each other's company, to avoid being picked off one by enemies. The sub-adult male lions lack hunting experience. Currently, they survive by scavenging carrion. Although it's hard to swallow, it's 100 times better than starving to death. One sobering fact is that on the Serengeti plain, over 40% of a regular lion's food source comes from scavenging carrion. But carrion is not always plentiful. On this particular evening, the 3 brothers are preparing for something significant. A real dog hunt. They present their debut to the warthog in the burrow. The warthog shrinks in the hole, revealing a head with sharp tusks, eyes filled with a terrifying melancholy, seemingly reflecting tearful glimmers, not certain whether it's the dust that's clouding its eyes, or the immense pressure of facing 3 large beasts that want to devour it. The male lions are also wary. knowing the warthog possesses 2 sets of formidable tusks, taking turns to dig the burrow. But it's proving to be challenging. The originally planned dinner, after digging until the following morning, still offered no hope. The 3 brothers were without water, exhausted, unwilling to work any longer. In the midst of hesitation, the warthog seizes the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and swiftly escapes. The 3 brothers finally snap out of their trance, regretting deeply as they gaze at the empty burrow. The trio of male lions spends what feels like years on the savannah, the persistent gnaw of hunger accompanying their every move, threats lurking everywhere. One wrong move could lead them into the territory of another lion pride, leaving not just their stomachs empty but their bodies marked with scars. They only realize the pain after the blow. Gradually, the 3 brothers start to gather information about the surrounding lion prides. Near the river, there are 12 prides, each with its own territory. The 3 brothers currently find themselves struggling for survival within the pink circle, marked C. This indicates that they might trespass into different prides. A dangerous situation. Until they are strong enough, they must act discreetly, not getting noticed by the lion rulers yet ensuring their bellies are full. For a piece of dried fruit, the 3 brothers could cover around 20 kilometers in one night. On this particular evening, the fresh scent of meat drives the 3 brothers wild with desire. It is often said that hyenas like to forcefully seize and plunder. In fact, lions have not been averse to such actions either, even though over 20 hyenas can only retreat quickly after being challenged. Today is truly a delightful day. The 3 brothers have grown considerably strong. But compared to the struggle of hunting, the stolen meat seems even more delicious. Having eaten their fill, the 3 brothers start to wander aimlessly. A strange scent tantalizes their senses, left behind by a lioness in heat, leaving the 3 brothers utterly captivated. Following the scent, they find themselves unknowingly in the heart of a lion pride's territory. This pride has been ravaged by bovine tuberculosis, suffering severe losses. With only 2 male lions and 1 lioness remaining, the 9-year-old lioness is no longer in her prime. And the 2 lion kings staying there have no easy pickings either. So they leave the territory. This turns out to be a perfect opportunity for the 3 brothers, taking advantage of the situation to scavenge. One of the brothers plucks up the courage to approach the lioness. Despite her age and seasoned experience, the lioness is in control, while the male lion looks somewhat clueless, passive in every move, completely under the lioness's sway. Evidently, the lioness is not enamored by the lack of masculine prowess in the male lion, leaving the male lion feeling rather awkward. Until the break of day, the lioness remains unmoved, resisting the advances of the male lion in every way, dealing a heavy blow to the young lion's spirit. A year passes quickly, welcoming the driest season in 40 years, with a large number of herbivores migrating long distances, leaving only a few animals behind to withstand the conditions. The 3 brothers, tired and thirsty, have no energy left. Even with gazelles within reach, they lack the vigor to pursue or ambush. Usually, the 3 brothers could scavenge some leftovers. But during the famine, there is nothing. In the realm of the wandering male lions, not every lion can eventually become a king. The 3rd brother faces the same fate of starvation. Fortunately, the long-awaited heavy rain arrives, bringing infinite vitality to the grassland. In just 3 days, green grass spreads all around, transforming the once desolate land into a lush green landscape overnight. Africa truly is a chosen land, as zebras and other herbivores flock to the area. The 3 brothers, now 4 years old, have essentially entered their prime. They have become adept at dog hunting, snatching food, and even scavenging carrion. Their food sources have become increasingly diverse. The eldest brother intercepts a herd of zebras halfway. The young zebras react swiftly, escaping early. However, one slightly older zebra is temporarily blinded by the darkness, nearly colliding with the male lion. Witnessing the hard work of the delivery men, zebras, the lion gladly accepts the delivery with a smile. This is the first time a lion has captured large prey in several years. Gave great confidence to the 3 lions brothers. Maybe their time will come. Not far away, 3 lionesses were walking around. The last lion in the pride died a week ago. No more Lion King du. Lionesses are a bit cool. After the 3 brothers had a feast, just enough to catch the scent of the lionesses, the problem of food and clothing has been solved. The next step is development. The male lion's 3rd brother decisively blocked the way of the lioness. third brother is quite bold this time. Take the lead and have a chat. The second brother also followed closely behind. Afraid of missing myself. The lioness has no feelings for the third brother. Always gets angry at critical moments. Strictly refuse. The third brother is very helpless. Don't know what I did wrong. Like a child waiting for weight training. Unintentionally planting willows to create shade. The eldest brother and the other lioness made a new breakthrough. Big brother is big brother. Never be a licker. This made the lioness very excited. Yan Wei takes the initiative. Brother is even more proud now. Instead, he trained the lioness. I really didn't expect it. The lioness is even more devoted to her eldest brother. Just showing kindness. This is the death of drought. Waterlogging, death of waterlogging. Fortunately. Licking the dog doesn't mean everything is lost in the end. The dedication of the third brother and the second brother. In the end, they all gained something. The three brothers and the three lionesses eventually came to accept each other fully. The three brothers achieved their status as Lion Kings. Almost effortlessly, without shedding any blood. Becoming a refreshing presence in the ruthless grassland. Even more importantly, they are now about to become fathers. Their only potential shortcoming could be their lack of experience in violent takeovers. And the challenges they might face in later conflicts with external threats. But luckily, the three brothers share the same bloodline. They are loyal to each other. Always traveling together, inseparable. It's hard to predict what lies ahead. But for now, they are the true Lion Kings. Which is enough to make the three brothers proud. And deserving of praise and attention. Their lives have warmth.